Stop trading your truth for temporary validation. Every time you do, you bankrupt your soul, and the bill always comes back due in regret. Shout out to the Awakened One for this message. And absolutely, I so agree with you. Use the real one, Awakened One, because and collective, if you are on this message, then this means that you've mastered this idea, right? Because you've learned in the past, see, when you tried to speak up and speak your truth, you would be met with resistance. You would be met with ridicule and backlash. You're speaking up about your experiences, and it's offensive to other people, or you're putting a target on someone else's back. Someone else becomes the villain, because of your truth, right? So sometimes when we do speak our truth, it makes others uncomfortable, right? And so sometimes what will happen is that will, because we're looking for some validation, for our truth, for speaking our truth, like if we seek our truth and we're not being validated, then that kind of puts us back in, like it makes us want to run back into the cave and hide, and not speak our truth, right? Because we're not being validated, and we want to feel validated in our truth. So when we're not being validated because we're making other people uncomfortable, and then, we are avoiding the peace. You know what I'm saying? We're faking it just to avoid the drama, or we're pretending like something isn't bothering us just to keep the peace, or just to keep the order, or we're faking it and just like, no, we're not doing any of that. But that's what will happen, collective, and that's what has happened to you in the past, right? Where you put on this mask and you just to validate, just to be approved by somebody else, or just to cover somebody else, or just to protect somebody else, save somebody else. We've been saving people, collective. You've been saving people all your life by not speaking your truth. But now you've learned that is it's only taken away at your spirit and your soul, because people are going to live their lives while you are not living in your truth, while you just decided to continue to give away and chip away at your own soul and your own worth, right? So, collective, I feel like you're somebody now who has learned the value and the importance of speaking your truth and standing in it. See, you're not somebody now who is silent. You'll speak up and you'll stand up for yourself now. You're somebody who stands up for yourself. In the past, you didn't used to stand up for yourself. You allowed people to walk all over you. You didn't really have a voice. You really weren't confident in yourself. You didn't believe in yourself. And this is why you traded your truth in for temporary validation. Listen, I'd rather just, I want to keep the peace. I want to just be involved. I want to feel like I'm included, because when we speak our truth, again, that will sometimes, when you speak your truth, that literally is a truth bomb. It creates these ripple effects, and so it does something. Speaking your truth, it's so powerful. It empowers you to speak your truth. All you have is your word, right? All you have is your word. So you and your word, that is the most valuable thing for you. So if you're silencing that, you're giving yourself away. You're not really being who you are. But again, collective, this ain't you no more. It used to be, but now you're speaking your truth and you're standing up to the villains and the enemies in your life, and you're standing 10 toes down. Like, you're really standing on business this time. And I feel like you don't even care who it offends, collective. Like, you're speaking your truth, and it does not matter who gets upset, who gets sad, like none of that. You don't care about what other people think. You're done with all of that. You're done. You're choosing you, and you're living in your truth. Who am I talking to? Collective. If this is you I'm talking to in the comments, drop a bomb down in the comments, okay? Drop a star down in the comments. Drop a heart down in the comments. Let me know this is you down below. And if this is your first time hearing me, please make sure you subscribe because I want you a part of my tribe. Thank y'all so much. If you are returning, make sure y'all like the video, comment, and share. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.